Oh, brave heart. You know what time it is. It's time to do a little more stretching and strengthening. I'm ZGALA, aka Auntie Angel, and I'm gonna do a little stretching and strengthening in my body, mostly some passive, some moderate, letting go of stress. And I invite you to join me to whatever degree feels good in your body. I like to remind you to always follow your own lead, listen to your own body. Don't do anything that feels like too much, and push yourself just a little bit though, because you're enough exactly as you are, and also you can do more than you think, probably more than you're doing. So let's get to it. I'm gonna come back here where I got a little more room. It's a good time to remind you, you don't have to clean your room, you don't have to brush your hair, you don't have to wear any special outfit in order to check in with your body. Let go of some stress. Indulge in a little heavy sighing. Let your arms swing a little bit and just check in with the body. Get to know your body a little bit better. Let your body know you care, because you're in this together. I'm gonna roll down. Let's go this way just for shaking things up. Start by rooting into the earth, bottoms of feet relaxed, and then just nice and slow, you can check in with the spots and the lint on the way down. One vertebrae at a time, past the waist. We're gonna bend all the way from the hips. You can bring hands onto knees if that's comfortable, or further down the legs if that's comfortable, or bend your knees to put your hands on the floor if that's comfortable. I'm just gonna come all the way down to bend from the hips. Trying to keep the legs straight at some point. Feeling quite stiff. Just hanging here a little bit for a few breaths, letting gravity do some unwinding. Let's do a little twisting. Bringing the right hand down in between the toes or in front of, and lifting the left. A little spinal twist in a forward fold, looking up past those fingertips. Wringing out the organs, and then trading hands, bringing the left hand down, looking up past the right fingertips. Just checking in with everybody again, shaking it out. And let's roll up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time, just letting the arms dangle. Just checking in with the alignment, checking in with the spine. Let's give the shoulders a little bounce up and down, a little bounce back and forth, just loosening things up. Shake off the hands. Let's bring the left knee up. You can use a wall or a doorway, or an imaginary wall or doorway if you need to. And again, you can also do this laying down on the floor if that suits you better. I'm gonna work on the balance a little bit, relaxing the bottom of that supporting foot. I haven't been working on my balance, so I'm probably just gonna keep it pretty mellow. Let's add a little ankle rotation. Again, if you're worried about your balance at all, please try this laying down. You can do a similar thing, bringing the knee up to the chest and rotating the ankle, keeping one leg straight. If you're balancing, make sure and keep yourself safe. And try not to counter lean too much if you can. Nice and long and straight through the supporting side. If you're doing that, bringing the other knee up toward the chest and relaxing that supporting foot. Doing some ankle rotations on that side. Dropping the shoulders a little bit. Bring that up a little higher. And still just rotating the ankle. And then just shaking that out. I'm gonna do a swan dive, I like to call it, from the hips again. Bending the knees and then straightening the legs and bending from the hips, coming down to a halfway mark. Just kind of checking in with the alignment of everything, taking a deep breath. And then folding all the way from the hips, coming down into that forward fold, just letting go of the head, letting go of the arms. You can add a little weight to the head, not wrenching anything. Hang on gently to the hair if you got some, if that's comfortable, or just give the neck a little rub if that feels good. And relaxing the belly, relaxing the lower back. That helps get into that stretch a little bit deeper. Let's bend the knees, swing the arms back, come into a counter stretch. Lifting the eyes, arms, and chest to the sky, pushing the hips forward a little bit. Just counter stretching, a little mild back bend. Bringing the hands overhead and down in front and rolling the shoulders down and back. Just checking in with the alignment, bouncing all that out again. Let's do another round of that again. Forward folding, swan dive halfway down, and pause there for a deep breath in. And then relax into that full forward fold. You can bend the knees if that's comfortable, or straighten the legs if that's comfortable. You can put your hands on anywhere on your legs that's comfortable, or all the way down on the floor. Again, it's about getting to know your own body, not competing with anyone else. Letting the belly relax, letting the low back relax. Usually that will deepen that stretch a little bit. Let's walk the feet out into a wider stance and come into a moderate triangle pose. You can use your hands on your legs to pull the body downward a little bit more, folding a little more deeply into that forward fold from the hips. And I'm going to do a little bit of twisting again with this wider stance, so bringing the right hand onto the left foot and lifting that left arm. Whew, I got a glitch in there. Just try to be gentle with that. If you got any glitches or hitches in your giddy up, make sure and be mindful of that. Again, it's not to judge, it's not to push, it's not to hurt. Let's come back to center and then go to the other side. Left hand to right foot, lifting the right hand, gazing up past those fingertips. Giving all the organs a hug, a little wringing out. Coming back into that forward fold. I'm going to bend the left knee and slide that right knee out for a little, I'll turn this way for a little better visual. And just doing like a one-sided deep lunge just to vary it up. Get a nice stretch on the inside of the thigh here. You can practice either being up on the toe on that supporting leg or coming back onto the heel. And in that case, turning that long leg to where the toe points up. We used to do this a lot more easily, but I haven't been doing it. There's no time like the present to bring it back. If you want to try to reach for that toe for an additional stretch, go for it. If that doesn't sound good, don't do it. I'm bringing that toe back down to the floor, pressing up into a wider stance, and then bending the opposite side, coming into a deep lunge on the right. And then again, tipping that toe upwards, reaching for that toe. I like to kind of use my elbow against my knee for a little bit of support and sometimes torque to push the body, pull the body toward that long leg. I'll get back into working on that one. It's been a while, as I mentioned. That's a nice stretch for the inside of this long leg usually. And again, you can vary that up. You can put that toe down and come up onto the toe of the supporting foot. It's kind of a different stretch and a little less intense. Or coming back onto the heel and lifting the toe of that other foot makes for a deeper stretch. Bring that back down and come back into that wide triangle, using hands on both ankles, both hands to pull the body, look behind the body if possible. Let's bring the whole body over that left leg, in the knee, the nose for the knee. It's one of those, I'll get it right. And then coming back to center, and then nose for right knee, just adding a little more twist again, stretching the legs, coming back to center. I'll put the hands down in front as I walk these feet back to center and just roll on up, one vertebra at a time, checking in with the spine, checking in with the alignment, adjusting the shirt as needed. Swing the arms, bounce the knees a little bit. Just let go of some stress. Indulge in some heavy sighs. Let's do a couple shoulder shrugs. Just letting it go. Letting go of the past like it was yesterday. Another one. And one more. Breathing in. Tensing up. You can bring the hands, scrunch the toes, pull up in the pelvic floor. Breathe in a little more and then just let those arms swing. Let's add just a little qigong. Arms up top and then step into the left. Arms up top and step into the right with the breath. I find that's just a real nice way to balance the energy of the body, let go of more stress, and just bring more flow into the body. There you have it. It doesn't have to take a long time. It doesn't have to be difficult to check in with your body, let go of some stress. I hope you're taking care of you because you're worth it. I hope you're remembering that you're enough exactly as you are, and also you can do more than you think. So live a little, get a little life on you. Like and subscribe because it helps me out a lot, and thank you if you do. Thanks for being you. Thanks for letting me be me. Stay curious, courageous, fit and free, and I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now. Peace.